What's good, it's Chigozy, Saturday, November 16th, 2019. Colin Kaepernick says no to NFL workout and holds his own session for media, which we just saw. He was at the media session. But as we proved, he didn't hold his own session. He was instructed to go out there and say exactly what he was supposed to say by the numerical system. Kept saying 32, we talk about 33, workout equals 33, saying 3 and 3, and you see now how we get, they're saying stuff like he saw in America he didn't recognize. America equals 32. NFL with the 32 teams. It's America's game. American football. America 32. 49. He plays for the 49ers. Scottish 32, 49, 50. This is 50 days from the Judge Order's birthday, September 27th, 2019. But we have NFL 32, 49. Negro 32. This is gematria, the practice of coding numbers behind words. We'll see more examples later if you're new. Colin Kaepernick says no to NFL workout and holds his own session for the media. It is bullshit propaganda from the federal government. Propaganda equals 48 and 93. Today's the day with 39, 48 numerology. Colin Kaepernick's all by the numbers for propaganda. He is an actor. Updated at 7:09, Negro equals 22. 79 is the 22nd prime number, so they use prime number relationships to code some of these numbers. 79 is the 22nd prime number. Colin Kaepernick updated at 7:09. See what I'm saying? 3:05, Catholic equals 35. This is from the Catholic Church. 185-second video. Colin Kaepernick on Saturday strode over to a flock of reporters. What things flock? Sheep. Sheep flock. They are mocking you. They're mocking all these sheep who follow this bullshit NFL theatrical propaganda. He strode over to a flock of reporters gathered on a bizarre day during which the free agent quarterback skipped an NFL-sponsored workout and held one of his own. NFL sponsored the workout because this is a play from the NFL. He had a message for the league. The ball is in their court, so to speak. I mean, it's more bullshit mocking. And then they even quote what we're just looking at. So we're waiting for the 32 owners, the 32 teams, Commissioner Roger Goodell, all of them to stop running. Said the 32-year-old. See how they're putting together what we just saw in the last video? We saw how he said that. We saw he was 32. And now they have a new piece of propaganda putting this out. So it's not even after the fact. We pieced this together before this came out. So they're even confirming us. I say all the time, the propaganda, especially CNN, confirms your homework. It's how you check your work to make sure you're on the right track. America 32, NFL 32, Negro 32. Not hard to see. And also think about it. What does this equal? 32 plus 32 plus 32? Freemason equals 96. See what I'm saying? It's the Freemasons putting this out by the numbers. A riddle from the Freemasons right there, and they lay it out so you can see it easier. The league said in a statement that Kaepernick called officials at 2:30 p.m. 23 is the 9th prime, saying he would not appear at a workout setup. And 20, that's the reflection of 32. I mean, that's the main thing they're doing here. 32, 32, 32, and then they called officials at 2:30, 23, the reflection of 32. Saying he would not appear at a workout set up by the league at the practice facility for the Atlanta Falcons. The quarterback instead held a session in Riverdale, south of Atlanta. And don't be surprised if this is synced up with the TV series and the death of Luke Perry. I mean, that's how far out these people do it. So the quarterback instead held a session in Riverdale, south of Atlanta, on the 33rd parallel. About 300 fans and at least 6 scouts came to see him. So real quick, we'll look up Atlanta, Georgia, see where it is on the map. And we'll go back to those numbers they're putting out. I know there's new people here because my last Colin Kaepernick video already has like close to 200 views. And I literally just uploaded it because this shit's trending. So I know if you're new here, quit believing this crap. You see how why he's in Atlanta. Atlanta is on the 33rd parallel, right? He's there for what? A workout. Workout equals 33. ATL 33 for a workout on the 33rd parallel. And he comes on the thing. He says 3. He's like raped 3 times and something 3 times. He just said that. And someone even in the comments even quoted that too, calling out the 33, he said, in Atlanta doing the workout. See, we have 3 black men kneeling here. Why do you think they're genuflecting? They're subservient to the Freemasons. This is not them standing up. If you're, think about it, it's mocking. If you're supposed to stand up for something, get off your knees. They're genuflecting. They're paying respect to the agenda. It's completely opposite of what you think. Kneel equals 47. By the way, 25. That's what we're talking about. The Falcons. Falcons 25. That's what he's training there. Agent Jeff Nally. He really is an agent for the federal government. Probably numbers for Freemasonry in his name. Mason 73. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 143. The numbers for Freemasonry in his name. This is Scottish Rite Freemasons putting this out. They always code Scottish Rite Freemasonic numbers throughout all of their propaganda. His camp was also upset with the liability waiver. Teams notified this week about workout. The NFL sent a memo Tuesday about the workout for the former San Francisco 49ers quarterback to its 32 teams. They keep using the number 32. You get it. It's a ritual by the numbers. I've never seen them mention 32 so many times. They Colin Kaepernick say it so many times. Just pay attention, right? Why was Colin Kaepernick saying 32 so many times in that speech, and he's 32 years old, and now we have this piece of propaganda. They keep saying 32 all the time as well. They're clearly trying to emphasize his number. They even say it's at 2:30 the reflection. I mean, again, you can't just deny what these people are doing. It's so clear how they're in the numbers. 9/11, 9/11, the emergency dialing call, there was an event that day, etc. I mean, there's plenty of examples. Kaepernick, who led the 49ers to the 2013 Super Bowl, they say the number of black people as well, Death 213, played his last game on January 1st, 2017, and the 49ers lost to the Seattle Seahawks. And think about look at this pattern they're about to do. I think Seahawks has connection to number 43. Seattle Seahawks equals 43. Killing football equals 43. Seattle equals 44. Kill 44. Black people 44. African American 44 in the septenary. Wisconsin 44. He's from Wisconsin, and this thing's in Georgia. Georgia equals 44. We saw this in the last video. There's plenty more to that ritual as well. It was on January 1st, 2017. Isn't that what? 11/17. It's clearly they're putting the murder numbers. Society of Jesus is putting this out, by the way. That equals 187. 11/17 is the 187 prime. And thanks, Justin Weiss, for reminding me and calling this out. Look out for tomorrow, November 17th. They're going to have the Society of Jesus Judicial Order Rituals. It's on a Sunday. Absolutely. And you'll see it in the football games. They're going to pay tribute to the Catholic Church during the NFL tomorrow. So if you're watching, you'll enjoy watching the riddles. Let me know what you see. The Society of Jesus 187, 11/17, and on 11/17, 187. This murder number. That's his last game. I kind of want to see from then till today. They're putting out this propaganda workout. That's what it is. It's literally a propaganda workout. I've never in my life seen a propaganda workout. This is the first propaganda workout in the history of the world, I guess. It's just crazy how they propagandize anything they can. Anything. They'll manipulate any market they can. Look at this shit. Revelation equals 49 and 149. He plays for the 49ers. 1,049 days. 149 is the 35th prime. Society of Jesus 187. They're the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. Catholic 35. 149 is the 35th prime. You see? They're the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. Catholic equals 35. If you're new here, C is the third letter, A is the first, T is the 20th, 2 plus 0 is 2. You just take each letter, with sum to each letter is a single digit, add them all, 35. You can reverse alphabetical order and do the same thing. This is what they do all the time. Completely scripted. It's also just over 149 weeks. And don't forget, again, Revelation 149, he's a Revelation actor by default, just for the fact he plays for the 49ers. Or he did. I mean, I keep saying he plays for the 49ers, but he's a free agent. I don't think he plays football anymore. He just goes out and participates in propaganda. But you know what I mean. It's a span of 150 days. It looks a lot like 105, Masonry, Zionism, Illuminati 150, span of 150 weeks. Keep that number in line, that, and 15. Oh, I got it. I got it. He's in. Doesn't wait. Atlanta 15. See, he's in Atlanta 15 today. What? 115 weeks from his last game. It is by the numbers. And 1,050 days is a lot like 15. In numerology, just dropped a 0. 15, Atlanta 15. See what I'm saying? I also find it interesting that Atlanta and Seattle Seahawks was the last team against. This is probably means nothing, but Atlanta, Seattle, these are towns that in the forward auction are pretty small numbers and stuff like that. Like, there's not many cities in the world that sum to 19. Seattle's one of the few, so it's good to track for rituals. Zach pointed that out, and it's really, really good point out because it really helps you see what these people really do and how they code it and how these riddles come together. Colin Kaepernick on Saturday did all this crap. So you see it here. We said the ritual. They gave us this date as well. January 1st, 2017. Did we plug it in already? I don't think we did. Date with 39 numerology. You seeing that? You see the riddle here. His last game, January 1st, 2017. That's when he played his last game. 1-1-17, right? That's the date with 39 numerology. Now he's coming out today doing his workout on date with a lifeless number 39. 11 plus 16 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9. 39. MLK dying at 39. Malcolm X dying at 39. The only date they met, date with 93 numerology. 3993. Number stamped on black people all the time. Tuskegee 39, slaves 39. I say it all the time. It was one of the main numbers. You see both of these dates with 39 numerology. This is a civil rights actor. He has an afro. He's always doing this black power shit, this kneeling bullshit that the Catholic Church, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, the judicial order instructs him to do by the numbers. He's a paid TV actor. You're being deceived by Colin Kaepernick. And when was the last game? It was against Seattle, right? On a date with 19 numerology. Seattle 19. Just as I'm saying that, look out for Seattle. They participate in rituals by number 19. This is a date with 19 numerology. Do you see how the NFL uses gematria to script the league? It is so simple to see. It's just characteristically insanely easy. And don't forget today, I wish I called this out in the last video, today's the 320th day of the year. Today's the 320th day of the year. Colin Kaepernick mentioned 32 3 times during the whatever, the thing that they hosted for him. And in this propaganda, they quoted what he said. He's 32 years old. Do you get how it's by numbers? It's from the NFL. We'll close off with this. NFL equals 32. There are 32 teams, which means 32 coaches, 32 owners, which Colin Kaepernick said is America's game. America equals 32. It's from the Scottish Rite Freemasons. Scottish equals 32. Jerusalem with the USA in the middle equals 32 as well. Colin Kaepernick is 32 years old right now. It's the 320th day of the year. And they even confirm inside this piece of propaganda. So we're waiting for the 32 owners, the 32 teams, the 32-year-old. At 2:30, the reflection. And this reminded me, we got to see how many days from Roger Goodell's birthday is today. He's an actor participating in this play by this numerical system. Stop falling for his propaganda. Stop thinking he's the evil guy. I mean, yeah, he is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. It's like he has no say. This is literally nothing else than a Freemason and an actor for this one world, new world order federal government. That is it. He is an actor. What commissions does he do? What commissioner of what? There's no real league. All the games are completely rigged and scripted. And he comes out and participates in a narrative. He is just an actor. I'm not being metaphorical for anyone new here. Stop thinking that I'm being whatever or no. You've been deceived your whole life by the federal government. You know, welcome to reality. 271 days. That's the 58th prime number. Freemasonry equals 58. You said the Freemasons are branding this play. But it's a miracle system. Freemasonry equals 58. 271 is the 58th prime number. 271 days from his birthday, the Freemasons plan this play by the numbers. Do you get it? Roger Goodell is an actor for the gang. Born in 59 as well. Kaepernick equals 60. Right now, Roger Goodell is 60. Roger Stoko Goodell. I mean, what the fuck? 88. The Masonic ritual number. Jewish 88. Let's put this out. Roger Goodell 133. I mean, this is the takeaway. If you're brand new here, this is how easy it is to see. What would you logically think? Roger Goodell is what? He's into football. He's the commissioner of the NFL. Roger Goodell using alphabetical order 133, right? Football. 133 when you reverse the alphabetical order. When you take A is 26, Z is 1. You see how they neatly do this all the time. More evidence that the league uses gematria numerology to code everything from the people, the games, the scores, how many yards they run, every last bit of the league, NBA, NHL, NFL, everything else. I'm just naming these three: UEFA Champions League, the Premier League. Ronaldo, Messi, there are two actors for the government. They play in scripted games. You see Roger Goodell equals 133 like football, like government equals 133 like White House. Look at this. White House equals 133 as well. Government's the head of the government. The president is there. President 133. When you reverse, you see how they're doing this on purpose. So, I mean, I have nothing else to say. I mean, you see how his name equals the same thing as football. Coming out 271 days from his birthday. February 19th, 1959. Date with 50th day of the year, Scottish 50. NFL, the America pattern. Again, America 50. NFL 32. When you're at 13, you get 45.99. New England has these numbers. They're one of the best teams in the league, right? I can't believe I'm saying that, but in the narrative, they are. I mean, they won a bunch of Super Bowls. Tom Brady's the main actor that they do everything by. There's more to that. But, you know, he's from New York 39. So I think I've exhausted this now. Colin Kaepernick's an actor for the gang. Let's see if we can refresh this piece of propaganda. Maybe there's more. Maybe there's not. Still 709. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Also can't help but notice it's 16/11. It reminds me a lot like 161, civil rights number. That's something to think about. See how they have him in cornrows. They have him with an afro. They make sure you know this is a black man.
Colin Kaepernick, after being off the field for nearly 3 years, 32-year-old free agent quarterback is scheduled to practice in front of representatives from several NFL teams in Atlanta today. But the workout initially was abruptly stopped, moved at almost the last minute.
Almost the last minute? I mean, come on. You thought, of course. It's in Riverdale, Georgia. We gotta do where it's from. Riverdale, Georgia. Riverdale 49, 149. Is in Riverdale 149, 1,049 days from his last game. Remember? That's the 35th prime, Catholic 35, Revelation 149, 49, 59. He plays for the 49ers. He's in the whatever it's called, whatever ATL something, whatever the name plays. We saw in the last video. That equals 49. Riverdale 49. I mean, how do you not see this? Riverdale, Georgia 93. Propaganda 93. Today is the date with a lifeless number 39. Reflection. Beyonce Gives All Knowles 93. Rosalie Louise Macaulay Parks 93. Again, the only date that MLK and Malcolm X met was at a date with 93 numerology stamped on black people all the time. You're seeing it right here. Why is in Riverdale, Georgia for this black-centric, branded, coded propaganda that's divisive from the government. False flag 156. This is absolutely a false flag. 10% a false flag. They're blaming on Colin Kaepernick when it's clearly from the federal government. There's one world order. Riverdale, Georgia, 156. When you're out 33, you get 156. Freemason 96. And then Riverdale, GA 102, like nigger. Of course, 57 like Scottish, right? But they got to do this. They have to use these places that match up. So if you're new to this channel, at this point, I'm not sure what else to tell you. Colin Kaepernick is an actor. Look at the black and white divisive colors. They even have the black and white chessboard type of pattern. Why do you think? It is divisive propaganda from the government, which is government means mind control. I call them, guys, all they are a tribe, and they love to control your mind. That's the whole point. It's all mind control. We saw in the comment section of the YouTube video all the mind controlled sheep. Govern means to control, means mind. It's a mind control scheme operation. And you see all it right here. And then make sure he's wearing this afro, of course, here. Right on the front page of this piece of propaganda. It is crazy. This is crazy coded stuff. Jeff Bezos is an actor for the gang as well. You know, I've talked about him enough. Peace out.